Hello there, friends. This is JohnHenrySheridan coming at you with day 26 of 30. Sharing my creativity with the world under the banner of explaining my life story, tidbits, revealing this here and that there as it relates to the guitar, more or less. That's the through line of these 30-day videos. 30 videos in 30 days. Yeah, I mean, coming up with material for each video and also making it relevant to the topic, plus being relevant to what maybe people expect of me. I don't know if there are expectations, perhaps. And then just in the reality of living my daily life, which is already pretty busy, coming up with proper time to conceive of material and then prepare it, it's a challenge. So I decided I'm going to have a little fireside chat with you guys with Dr. Sheridan. So Fireside Chat, if you guys don't know, that's a reference to President Roosevelt. Used to do these things called fireside chats on the radio, just to kind of like make people feel, put them at ease during the Depression. Or was it World War II? Sorry, I think it was the Depression mainly. Maybe both. Correct me if I'm wrong, let me know. At a time, tough time for our country, all right? That I know. And then the idea with Dr. Sheridan, well, yeah, an old friend called me yesterday. I haven't spoken to him in 4 years or so, so it was really nice. And he called me Dr. Sheridan. It's like an old joke because for some weird reason, I'll tell you the story. In 2007, when I had my first gig teaching music in a high school, I only had it for 1 year. So my only gig, teaching music in a high school. Then I did many subbing gigs the year after that, but for some reason, one day I was in the basement with one of the students who's helping me get some drum equipment or something. And we ran into the gym teacher down there, and he goes, hey, he was like scolding a student in front of me, like, and then he says, hey, how you doing? You know, Coach Jefferson or something. And I said, Dr. Sheridan. I don't know. I really did not think about it, didn't premeditate it at all. Can't fathom why that came out of my mouth, but once it did, I was like shocked. The kid with me, my student with me, I'm pretty sure he realized I wasn't a doctor. He was probably shocked. But it was just too late. The guy's like, nice to meet you, and they went back in to yelling at a student. So I'm like, I just introduced myself as Dr. Sheridan. I have no why. And so then I told everyone the story, and everyone, all my close friends made fun of me for a long time after that. Pretty sure my wife still makes fun of me about that. So, what other stories I'm just talking off the cuff. I did not have a chance to prepare something. Wasn't in the mood. A time crunch. And so I just decided, hey, the Chaos Candle, hello. Where are you watching from, Chaos Candle? Anybody who's watching live, please feel free to let me know where you're watching from. Yeah, I'm just hanging out, and I'm going to tell you another story. I suppose, well, I'll make it related a little bit to the Dr. Sheridan thing. I'm not a doctor, by the way. Oh, cool, Canada. Chaos Candle is in Canada. In his living room, looks like a guy, I'm not sure. Sorry, I couldn't see the picture clearly. Yeah, Chaos Candle, what kind of music do you listen to, or what brings you to this live stream? I'd be curious to know. So I'll tell a story. Okay. Yes, I'm a man. Okay, got it. That's a pretty cool name, the Chaos Candle. I like that. I had okay, I'm going to go in a different direction because this conversation is just it's not premeditated. So the chaos candle just reminded me that I had a rock band. I had a metal, actually, yeah. I had a heavy metal band in high school called Beauty and Chaos. I'll link to maybe one of our songs below afterwards. And we played pretty fast, rough around the edges metal, but mostly inspired by Iron Maiden, Halloween, Metallica, also Amorphous, a Finnish metal band. And yeah, so that was for about 5 years, 4 or 5 years. I did that in high school, and we were called Beauty and Chaos. We had a song called Beauty and Chaos, which was pretty heavy, drop D. So a lot of screaming. I was the singer and the primary songwriter. Also, I switched off with leads with the other guitarist and backup singer, Joey. So I will, yeah, I'll link to that. You hear some really raw, rough cassette tape recording of what that band sounded like. Yeah, so I think I'll keep this kind of short. So Chaos Candle, I've never been to Canada. I would like to get there someday. Actually, I was one of my friends who I just got in contact with after a long time yesterday, who was in that metal band that I just mentioned, Beauty and Chaos. Yesterday, he recommended that I check out a band from Canada called Triumph. Oh, you're also in bands too, Chaos Candle. Cool. Well, metal and rock bands, I guess. Yeah, my friend, this guy, the drummer of my old metal band, told me that there were a lot of bands in Canada that we missed out on growing up as Americans that were really cool. Like he said, Triumph, a band called Aldo Nova or something like that, and Icon. He said these were all awesome 80s metal bands that are worth checking out. So I listened to Triumph today, and pretty awesome. I mean, you know, for that style, you know, I love Def Leppard and Motley Crue and bands like that, and Iron Maiden. They're kind of, and Judas Priest kind of blend some of that stuff. So yeah, Chaos Candle, feel free to leave a link to any of the metal bands that you were in your comment. That would be cool. If I think YouTube would allow you to do that. If not, sorry, you could find me on Facebook, John Henry Sheridan, and comment me. I'd be curious to hear your bands. The Antagonist. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind as a Canadian band. My favorite Canadian artist. It won't. Okay. All right. Well, you could reach me at Facebook or my website, JohnHenrySheridanmusic.com. If you want to share that band, yeah, I'd be curious to hear it. And I'm going to put a link to the metal band I was in when I was in high school. I was in many bands myself, but this is the one that just kind of came up. Oh, wow. The lead singer of your band joined Arch Enemy, or of The Antagonist? Arch Enemy, yeah. I remember in college days, I covered a song from a drummer's recital of The Antagonist. Okay, cool. Yeah, she's a ridiculous vocalist. I mean, very rare that I mean, first of all, that it comes out of a woman is unique, but second of all, just the sound of her shrieking is unlike anyone else I've ever heard. Yeah, I don't know how she does it, but I remember there was one pretty cool song, like some like pretty cool heavy intro that we covered in college. Actually, at a recital. It was pretty cool for a bunch of music students. So yeah, all right. I got to get to work. I have some guitar lessons soon. I'm gonna post those links, and like I said, feel free to also look me up on Facebook, John Henry Sheridan, or visit my website, John Henry Sheridan Music, and feel free to leave a comment. If you have a band that you play in or musical works that you're involved in, I'd be happy to take a listen or just say hi. All right. Thanks. thanks so much for tuning in. And thank you to Chaos Candle for really engaging me in conversation. I appreciate it. On your couch in Canada. Sounds cool. Maybe one day I'll meet you up in Canada sometime on my travels. Take care.